And we're live.
Welcome.
Hello everyone.
Good evening.
Okay, let's start with the
Mr. Worldwide.
recap.
All right.
Okay, so last time we were just finishing off with the war council, and then an image of a pictory woman appeared. She was clearly a necromancer, and Gorath recognized her as Aether's life singer. She's a former legendary intoner who lost her voice after having her throat slit centuries ago.
So that's
she,
a high-ranking bard, high-level bard.
yeah,
Legendary.
pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, and so she spoke to our heroes through telepathy. And after threatening them a bit, she informed them that there's a little present somewhere. And then we heard a crash outside on the balcony to the south. And after we went to investigate, we found some of her undead minions trying to infiltrate the keep. And these minions brilliantly succeeded in leaving some XP and some loot. And Goggins in particular took a nice helmet as a war trophy. And that was pretty much it.
Forgot to Photoshop that for you. Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, but remember how I was telling you guys that I tried to tell a bit of a story through my environments, like how did these guys get here? You know, like that was a question you could have asked yourselves. Not to mention the bloodstains over here that were a bit out of place, like where's the bodies, right? And then came the flyers, the rotwings, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that was the immediately urgent business. Now, getting to further along. Let's see.
Let me know when you want me to switch pictures.
You can do so whenever you want.
All right.
Like, including now.
Yeah, doing it.
All right, so
I should get an action point back. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, getting back in this case. I guess we can discuss a bit more about the ongoing siege. You know, get into the a bit of the actual details you would have had there. Oh, you're all healed up. Looks good. So yeah, the southern garrison is besieged. Like, the town itself doesn't have walls. The terrain is a bit complicated for that. Instead, you have like little garrisons. Right, there's a walled off portion of the valley and a bit of a few houses, a barracks, and some farms. Right?
Uh-huh.
And the one to your south is currently being besieged. And reports have come in that they have artillery, which are the flame skeletons, and flyers. Of course, you're familiar with those too. But no siege equipment as of yet. And despite all that, they don't seem to be attacking full force like they obviously could.
Seems like a distraction.
Well, that's close. but maybe not quite.
Possibly a distraction or a setup.
Well, some shenanigans certainly are afoot, but what form do they take? Right? Like, would you say an insight check would be appropriate to determine what's what?
Sure, all the
Or maybe history from reading of various other sieges in history.
that was an insight by me.
Let's see.
18, which is pretty terrible for me.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
then
try
you have your
history
bonus,
roll.
eh? Oof.
I'll do a history.
Yeah.
18. It's 18 all around.
Guardians will do.
That was a pretty good roll though.
Sorry.
15.
What?
Not bad.
I mean, I'm not sure Guardians is appropriate in using that insight there, but well, what I can tell you is that they're likely stalling for something. What remains to be seen. Now,
Let's just take him out immediately then.
well, you still need to make some calls, as they say.
Let's do the whispering wind thing to the dwarves.
Well, who? That's the question. There might be multiple destinations, right?
Yeah. I can send it to a place.
Like for starters, your forces are split right now.
Yes, barbarians, the dwarves. Well, dwarves is allies, right? So,
Yes.
So we need the barbarians and the dwarves so we could get them, send a message to them both.
Okay, those are your non-retainer allies, let's say.
Yeah.
But you also have retainers. Don't forget about those. Because you did send, like, the whole party you came in with for me.
Mm.
You split up.
Oh yeah, we sent them to the barbarians, didn't we?
yes.
Well, let's be precise. You sent them to Goggins' camp.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should maybe come up with a name for that.
Camp Goggins.
I like it.
That's one name. Yeah, I'll have a think about that. Write that in the book.
Or tribe or something, or you know.
Bloodtooth.
Rage Blood.
Something, you know.
The ragtag Rage Bloods or something.
Yeah. Not half bad. Like, I just gotta say. Could have been way worse or cheesier or, you know.
The Reapers.
Rage Blood Reapers. Yeah, it's not bad, you know.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
We could go with that as a
Yeah.
preliminary name.
I'll write it down.
Go to Camp R&R. Camp R&R.
Yeah.
Not bad off the fly.
Yeah. You guys are getting the hang of this. All right. Well, let's compose your messages, so to speak.
What's the limit on it again?
Good question.
I'm still thinking on. It's 5 miles, I think.
Not the distance.
Oh,
Isn't it like
20
60
seconds.
or something? Oh,
Oh, this
What?
all. I'll tell you now. Just looking at it quickly. Whispering wind. 25 words or sound up to 6 seconds long.
Mm-hmm.
Must be within
know-
a number plus 6 miles and must be familiar to you. Must be a location where the wind can reach.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 mile per hour, so it'll take, I don't know, not a long time.
6 hours.
Um,
Damn.
We can modify it a bit because your particular campaign needs are such that you need something like this, and or we could say that the particular wind in your domain helps your message get carried across like way faster,
Okay.
right? And let's say that basically you can message anywhere in your domain, like let's say due to your having a wizard tower, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay.
Wizard cell
Not
Wizard cell service.
well, it's just one way still.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's say you have 30 words, I guess. So let's hear
Uh-oh.
what you want to what.
Gorath could just start sending out love poems.
16
I'll go for haikus.
booty calls.
Right. I actually just want to know a bit more about the disposition of the enemy. Like,
Okay.
kind of what are their numbers and
Okay, I'll
you
tell
know
you.
where exactly are they all at this in the south garrison, or is there other
Okay.
forces that we know about?
Just a second. I just gotta reach my notes. Reach my notes. Okay. So numbers. A fucking mess load of zombies. That's to be expected,
Mm-hmm.
right? Sizable brigade of those revenant armor thingies, right?
Okay.
A bunch of skeletons that by reports are similar to the ones you fought in that tunnel,
Right.
right? Big clawed ones. A good few pale riders. So cavalry.
Right.
That's about and the Rotwings. Got more of them than what you guys killed, right? That was
Okay.
basically a scouting party or whatever.
Yes. And they're all there in the south.
Yep, they're pretty
Okay.
bunched up and by all accounts resisting return fire. Presumably thanks to the shield bearers in their ranks. Like their casualties are kind of low up to now.
Have they been attacking the walls, or are they just kind of camping out?
Taking pot shots at the battlements.
And would they be like dozens and dozens, or are you talking like armies?
I
worth?
mean, I mean, I,
The
Sounds
guys.
it
like an
depends.
army.
like, what do you mean by an army? Because the sizes in these army things is calculated in dice.
Okay, so
So
here's my thought. Like, if we couldn't just take them out as a party?
no,
Okay.
no, no way, no way, no, 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 no. Like,
It's Game of
okay,
Thrones, it, bro.
you guys just fought like how many? Like, okay, there were kind of a lot of what'd you call them? Armor guys and 2 Rotwings, but yeah, that's like nothing.
You guys do great in small doses, but Kale runs out of healing after a combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we should leave that barbarian camp undefended.
I mean,
Kind of have,
eh,
but
that's the
otherwise-
thing with barbarian camps; they're temporary, and
Yeah.
able to move around and stuff, right? And they don't
otherwise
carry
we
much
can-
valuables.
They're like a mash unit.
Yeah.
So, if that's so, then maybe we should try and sort of come from the north and then make a surprise attack from the south from the barbarians. I don't know if that's a good idea. What do you think?
Well,
The
if-
barbarian camp.
Because we could do like a pincer movement, or we
Well,
have people
yeah.
coming from behind and then sally forth from the walls as well, so we kind of have our army on 2 sides.
Yeah, I
Where
was
did I put
thinking.
that map? Okay, so if you look in the feedback tab, I have a map there. It's not exactly the one. It's not exactly accurate, as I'm sure I wrote in there, but it should give you at least an idea of the terrain. Okay,
Yeah.
good. So if you notice the big, more open area to the west, that's where the Griffin Heights is. Okay, and if you notice, it's like a path going to the north from there, right? A bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Camp Goggins is.
Oh, okay. I thought they were to the south for some reason.
So we're,
Uh,
we're on the
So
left.
that's
We're on the left side of the river there, right?
yes.
Yeah. And the wall and garrison and stuff is about where that second bridge from the water, from southwards, well, actually northwards, is, right? So you can see that bridge over there, where the valley is at its basically most narrow.
Okay.
All right.
And where are the skeletons? Are they just sort of south of that
Yeah, they're just there.
fortress? Okay.
And if you play your cards right, you can flank them with your barbarian fellas. Which, let me post them. Because I did make new and fancy unit cards. Well, yeah, okay, campaign resources. So these are your barbarian fellas. Who else is over at that place? Because, well, first off, you sent over there Elizabeth, Vice, Kathak, Zaki, and Ursu,
Yes.
right? Whereas, and the non-combatants,
Yes.
presumably the
Yeah.
rest are in town. Now, maybe some more of your retainers are over there, drilling with the barbarians, like your young warlord and the elven ranger. Maybe they're training with the barbarians. I'm not sure. It's up to you.
I'd say let's do that.
We can say that, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't write on their cards commanded by so and so. But you can just consider it that way. And yeah. Okay. You were gonna call for reinforcements from your allies. Let's hear it.
Um,
So Goge's message will be to the barbarians will be something very simple, like undead arseholes at log HQ. Get over here now.
We could
Wait for the signal to engage.
attack from the south at signal.
now, if I look at the map, then it's maybe a good idea for us to meet up at the keep and then go together. If I look at because they're north of us, so and not a long way away either.
Okay, let's tell them to come to the keep then.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the terrain is such that you know, they would be actually better going off the long route than there, instead of descending or climbing some cliffs and shit. But then
Yeah, I guess.
you're using the advantage of flanking.
Yeah.
Plus, what are you gonna do with melee attackers with a wall? I mean, But yeah, okay. You send your message. It's clear enough. Okay. I'm gonna write it down.
I'm the boss.
Okay.
We should get a signal system like in Lord of the Rings.
How was it? A series of
Fires on tops of
fires?
mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not much mountains in this area particularly, but you can put some watchtowers for sure. Shouldn't even be too difficult to build and mend them, to be honest.
Griffin's Gate calls for aid.
Right, should be fine, Maybe with your next level of keep, right? When you upgrade your keep, you will get a network of 5G towers. Okay, that's a good idea.
We should put semaphore arms on them or something like that.
What?
Yeah, like big flag signals rather than fires. Then you can send an actual message rather than just lighting them up.
You could use smoke signals.
True.
Only problem
Right.
with flags, they might not be able to see them. You'd have to build extra towers, but I don't know.
Well, we can set them on fire as well at night so you can see them.
Well, burning a flag carries some other connotations.
Fair enough. We'll burn a white flag.
Well, that's like the worst of all, right?
We've selected the Pope.
Yeah.
The new Pope has been selected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need one of these big horns like this. Post.
Oh, you noticed the new dwarf guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that goat is cute as hell. I swear. All right. Well, okay, that covers one of your nearby allies. What about the other one?
Okay, so the dwarves is also to the north, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'll send a message. An undead horde is attacking. Please send some help.
We call your banners. Okay. Well, that settles it. You have sent your message. You can probably expect help. Oh, yeah.
That's what we need.
I like that.
Big old horn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can mount it atop the castle.
Yeah.
Right?
Actually, I wonder if war drums wouldn't be also cool for Coggins' character. You know, since
Yeah,
he's
actually-
a barbarian.
Yeah, they also project quite a bit.
Hmm.
Like, you might not think a drum is loud, but it fucking is. Trust me.
Yeah.
Like the smallest drum in the kit, the snare. Man, when I had a band rehearsal space, that shit, you could hear it like 5 buildings away. It was fucking ridiculous. And the room was treated too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
yeah,
best
fucking
one.
ridiculous. Depends on the frequency, you know. So maybe not the large fucking, you know, big ass drums will do it because that's low frequency. They don't cut as well.
Right.
But smaller ones like wow. I can already picture it as fucking badass, you know. Although they'd have to be steel-headed so Goggins doesn't smash right through them. All right. Well, yeah, presumably you got the allies incoming. Now, in the meantime, you get reports of a rather large man dressed in furs waiting for you just outside the castle gate.
Is this like an enemy?
The page can't tell you.
Okay, well, let's open up. Let's look out the window.
Any of you guys have played Sekiro?
Yeah.
No.
What's his name? The owl.
No, I mean, well,
Hey.
I guess this guy looks a bit pretty big, you know.
Can I insight this?
I was more thinking of my name is Yavu Masataka
Yeah.
As I breathe, you will not pass the castle gate. Oh my god, fucking epic boss.
He's pretty funny. If you attack him while he's speaking as well, he gets proper pissed off.
Yeah, he of course he gets pissed. He has this whole number prepared. Yeah, but that's a
That's a good
age
thing.
era appropriate, you know, because actually people did shout their own names back then. So you know, if they did something badass, everyone should know, right?
Oh yeah.
Could I
Yeah.
could I
So-
insight that?
So he's asked to see
Yeah.
us. There's someone at the castle he wants.
Yeah,
to talk to.
I mean, he'll describe it. He has like a big bear coat on him,
No, just send him
and
up.
he wields a big ass club. And at that point, you should know who it is.
Let's
Right.
bring him in.
So shape shifting friend.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot to do
Bear Grylls.
to put down to upload his token and stuff. But you should be fine. Just imagining for now. Oh, actually, wait. I don't I have him? I guess it shouldn't take too long. Okay. Actually, yeah, never mind. Yeah, this guy shows up, and he has quite the well, after a while, not like right away, as you were discussing more points. Okay, he comes in with a report. So, he says that your forces have met up with the Grim Stags of Griffin Heights. Those would be the fiercest warriors of the Grim Stag clan, riding atop antlered beasts, and commanded by Geisric himself.
Oh.
Oh, shit's going down.
Ooh,
Big
the,
boy.
They're looking for a fight.
the Valley Boys.
Yes.
But yeah, they're actually riding stags. It's fucking badass. Right? So they've met up, but they've been. They ran into a bunch of enemies on the way. They tried to engage. Unfortunately, they weren't as successful as they wanted. But they managed to retreat because the enemies were somewhat slow. And those enemies were fucking undead cyclopses.
How many?
A bunch.
Oh, yeah.
Like armies worth?
Come on, man. Like,
Oh,
you want me to like
Couple
tell you
dozen?
what? A D6. That good enough for you?
Sure.
Squad.
Okay. Like, the thing with these armies, you know, the size of the armies doesn't necessarily describe their numbers, but
Hmm.
also their toughness. Like, remember that one Baylor that almost came in the Undermountain? That's
Yeah.
like one dude. But I think he was D6,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Because
I
it takes
can't
the
remember.
equivalent of, yeah.
All right.
And it's kind of a better estimate of these things than just numbers, because, yeah, who cares about numbers, realistically? You need mechanically. Like, how much pain do I need to inflict to bring it down? That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Like, if I were to just come up with, I don't know, for the journal, I guess like 2,000. Okay? I guess that's okay. And of course, a D6 of fucking undead cyclopses is way fewer than D6 of barbarian bros.
Yeah. I
Or
get it.
zombies.
It's just sort of like relative strength.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well. So the Cyclops is coming.
Yeah.
That was sort of like a little scouting information, I guess.
Yeah. Well, inadvertent, I suppose.
And they're coming from the.
They're coming down from the mountain.
So maybe we should go engage them
I mean,
before they get here.
they're pretty much right on top. These guys had to take a long route along to avoid them.
Oh, okay.
So they're pretty much due to join the main army soon.
So, so should we attack from? What do you guys think? Should we sally forth, or should we wait till our reinforcements arrive? I'm assuming we'll bring these guys in before that.
We could do oh, I know what we could do. Do we have a back gate or something?
What do you mean? To the north?
We could sally out when the reinforcements get close, make an opening, and then we could bring them right into the keep. In theory.
Well, I think we want to push. I think we'd want to attack by that point. once we get
I
there.
mean, we got our defenses. We may as well use them.
Yeah, but if Cyclops are technically siege weapons, and the walls aren't gonna last that long against them. Now, one of your units, let me post it. Meaning the rock breakers. I've given them some new traits. If you don't mind reading them, or I can just read them for you, in case you don't want to bother. So, besides the racial dwarf advantage to against battle magic, they have sappers, which means double damage against fortifications. This is just when attacking fortifications, and also repair. As an action, nearby fortification recovers HP, but they don't get to attack. In that case, you also have your ballistae, which can be propped on the walls. Can't retreat very well though, because they're very slow and
Yeah.
dumb. Because you know,
Oh, I'd say
and you have.
we should be blasting them
Oh.
right now with those.
So I guess on your side of the wall you have those dwarves and also these guys. Okay. Just a sec. It's taking a bit. Also, trying to do like more complex maneuvers in the open field will get you spotted because they have flyers.
Mm-hmm.
How big are they? Just like the flesh wings or whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Do we shoot them down with our ballista?
A whole army's worth? You'd have to
We've
mobilize.
We've got archers. Could have archers. Oh, let's see.
Well, yeah, you'd have to mobilize
Yeah.
the whole thing. Might as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's mobilize the ballista and shoot those guys down if we can.
Not ballista. I don't know
Oh,
if
archers?
ballista is good. The archers, I think.
Ballista might be good against the one-eyed guys.
Okay, I'm gonna upload these guys one by one because it's mucking up. Okay, and yeah, they're pretty big images, so that's probably why it's mucking up. But there you go. You're better off mobilizing the whole army, guys, because yeah, you think these guys will just put out their flyers for you to take, like spread eagle?
Yeah, let's mobilize all of it.
Okay, well, for that, I will give you a skill challenge.
Ruh-roh.
Okay.
It's about time I gave you another formal skill challenge, not like one of my impromptu ones. So, today's challenge is mobilizing the troops. If you want some tips on what kind of skills you can use, I can tell you. Oh, hello! Look who it is in the chat. Say hi, guys.
Seleucus? Is that who it is?
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Hey, bro.
Hello, fella.
He's back.
Actually, we moved away.
Yeah.
Seeing that, yeah, we're streaming during the. Well, for me, it's mornings, but you get my drift.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We drifted to a different time.
Yeah.
So for this would be like, I guess, charisma might be a good check for this.
Well, use a skill,
Yeah, yeah.
not ability.
Diplomacy.
Yeah, that's That's what I'm gonna do.
Whoa.
Diplomacy.
You?
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
me.
Are you like
Oh.
warlike in that sense? I mean, it's fine. I
He rolled
won't
better than I
prevent
did.
you. But...
No,
Oof.
I'm calling people over and to send messages to the troop commanders to get themselves ready, please.
Okay. So just wait a sec. Okay. So just be careful, because if you fail, I'm gonna mark you for a failure. Okay. So what did you roll? Okay. What do you say then?
I said I'm going sort of door to door to the troop captains, or not troop captains, but the leaders of every unit, and telling them, get
I
yourselves
mean, door to
ready.
door. They're presumably assembled.
Yeah,
Right?
get yourselves ready for battle. We're facing a horde of undead enemies.
Hmm. Well, is that it?
Yes.
You think these guys are just can't wait to fight some fucking undead monstrosities?
They're coming to kill us all.
I mean, Kale can't wait to wipe out some undead.
Sure, but
I
you
imagine
gotta-
his faithful that he's so dutifully recruited all this time are of the same mindset. Are
you
they
can use
guilty look?
religion.
Guilty look?
You can use religion.
I'll give a sermon.
Yeah, or perform a blessing of protection.
Oh shit! I accidentally closed my.
What?
Oh right, I don't need my character sheet. Wow,
I'm sure
there's
you
a
do.
blonde moment. Well, my character sheet here.
Oh, and yeah, you got all your skills there, so it's pretty convenient. And in fact, you should click that, because we need to know what skill you rolled.
Yeah, I had my
All
paper
right.
character sheet open, and I accidentally closed it, and then I forgot
Okay,
about it.
so let me keep a tally. So Frith, got an L there with that 12. What did you even try to tell him? The way I see it,
apparently I said
Brad
blah,
tried
blah, blah,
and-
blah, blah, blah.
well, not quite
I rolled a
that
2.
bad. Oi, mates, time to fight.
Get your pants on.
I don't know why I give Frith a fucking accent, but it sounded funny to me. Okay. But to be honest, what Gorev said wasn't particularly convincing. Right? Normally, Frith is the one who, today, we dine in hell! Right?
Yeah. I tried to say that, but I apparently just like spat everywhere and mumbled. Well, what else can you do? You roll a 2.
I mean, yeah, but... oh, by the way, I think you guys are forgetting why you have a level 2 tailor in your stronghold. Yeah, well, it's kind of late now, but... Okay, so that's 1 L from Frith. 1 W from Gorath there, although you'll have to come up with some better text. Unfortunately, Kildare doesn't quite convince these guys that the gods are on their side. In fact, pretty much lets them think that the gods have turned their backs. Oh, by the gods! No, we're gonna be turned into the undead hordes.
This is what I get for not forcibly converting everyone the second I took with you here.
I do suppose you would have gotten a bonus for that.
I should have called in some inquisitors from overseas and Make sure everybody was pure.
Okay. Keep rolling.
I got distracted trying to save one soul.
Okay,
But,
guys.
so-
Your
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do an intimidation.
guys.
What are we
Wait.
doing exactly?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Wait. One more failure, and you fail the whole thing. So
I'm
Just
a plus.
hold your fucking horses.
I'm a plus 15 on intimidation.
Wait. What are you trying to achieve with that intimidation? Are you
Hurry
you
up!
fucking
Let's go!
kidding me?
He's going the
Do you-
drill sergeant route.
Do you
Yeah,
think?
drill
Do you
sergeant.
think these guys are gonna be more afraid of the faggy paladin than of the literal undead hordes? Are you kidding me?
The Chad
why is
paladin?
he,
I'm gonna
why is
let
he,
Is that what
you.
you said? The Chad paladin?
why is the F word Paladin?
Sorry, but I just
I'm pretty sure he
Come
said
on.
Chad paladin.
I think did you say chatty or did I hear it wrong?
sorry, guys, but you know what I mean, right?
No.
Yeah,
It's
you
like-
said Chad, exactly.
It's like be realistic. Plus, it's like you blew through failures during this challenge.
There's
It's
no
like,
such thing as an impossible check. Only one that has a high DC.
well, there are no,
Frith,
wait,
Frith, you can roll a DC 100.
Wait.
And intimidate, right?
wait, just
Hold
you're wrong there, guys. Because if you try to intimidate the king, there's no amount of you can even crit on it, and yeah, that's gonna be jail.
Shield hero tends to argue with that.
I mean, yeah, that's a whole different universe. So I just gave a pertinent example. I'd never say never. And yeah, trash is trash. Don't put that guy in my D&D. That's actually his name, by the way. Well, technically.
Okay.
I did-
I've got
So
an
yeah, just
idea.
take a breath and think about it, because one more failure fails you the whole thing, and your troops will be pissing their pants all the way retreating. So
I put my text in on.
how about
for-
this?
for
How
my
about this?
12.
How about this? How about this?
Tally-ho.
Oi. How about this? Roll insight to try to discover what worries your troops the most, the biggest dissenters, and how to silence them, and what will be the best motivation.
Okay, well, I could roll that. I guess I got pretty good insight, but maybe someone else has better ones. And I've rolled a lot of 2s and 3s lately.
Yeah, let's try min-maxing for once, because this isn't going well.
So I'm a 14. Anybody can beat that?
Mm. Actually, yeah, that's good.
Can anybody beat that? For insight?
Oh, insight?
Yeah,
No, it's probably the best of the group.
yeah, because high
little bit.
naturally high wisdom.
And was that Kale?
Yeah. What? What?
Oh my god. We're just brutal on
and
this lately.
it's still an 18.
No.
We've been gone
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah. Well.
How about he shit the bed so hard on that insight, I'm like, oh, Kale, wait. I got an idea.
No, I figured
Okay,
it
you-
out. All we
okay,
need to do
roll
is
it.
give them some fruit juice, and then they'll want to fight for us again.
I'm gonna interrupt him like, Kale, look. I rolled a 2, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Do it.
That's even better.
I'm telling you, man, fruit juice. Fruit juice.
Do it, Chris. Do it.
That's all
Come
we
on.
need.
What we're gonna do, we gotta figure out who the ringleaders are.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2.
My God.
Apparently I mumbled
What am I
again.
gonna
and
do?
went,
We've been gone
You-
so
you
long.
basically
it's like
shouted.
everybody. It's like they're all different people now. It's crazy.
What's up with these rolls though? Like,
Yeah, it's like what?
no one's rolled above it. Well, okay, Gorath rolled a 6.
Bye, Lucid. Been nice.
All the night. There's no good rolls yet today.
You kind of rushed
We
through them,
lost
too.
everybody with that one.
Yeah, it's like, oof. Well, I'm not sure how much XP I should give you for this, if at all. But yeah, okay.
I'm like,
You
hey
went
Kale,
through
just
a
chill.
sk-
I'm gonna roll a 2 right here.
2 on what?
No, I said because you rolled a 1, and I'm like, don't worry, Kale, I got this. I roll
Yeah,
I roll a 2 and still roll below yours.
Well,
I'm just gonna roll a 1d20, get the fucking bad rolls out of the system.
Oh no,
look at that.
90%.
what percent? Where was that roll earlier? Jeez. Man, if you only used your bonus from the tailor, that would have been like mwah. Because it's like 10 plus your bonus, guaranteed, no roll necessary. What's your bonus to diplomacy there? Anyone?
Mine's 10.
Mine is 15. 15 for me.
So an automatic roll of 25, and no, I'm just gonna roll the die. Just for your information,
He did roll a
a
22.
roll of what? Oh, the one W, in this whole thing.
Yeah.
Sure, but I mean, oh god damn it!
Hey man, we can't fix the dice. Dice just do what they're gonna do.
I mean, you didn't have to roll dice. That's what I mean.
Too late.
You guys should write this shit down, like all your other bonuses besides this.
If we don't roll dice, how are we gonna dig our hole even deeper?
He got a point there. I mean, well, what's the worst that could happen? You can have your whole town massacred on your watch and be turned into servants of death. There's worse things out
Never.
there, I'm sure. Huh? Sorry?
I said I would never become undead.
I would die before that.
You got that right.
Oh, I forgot the music. Sorry about that. All right. Well,
Good news though, the battle will go
Um,
better than this.
well, yeah. Let's hope so. Okay. Well, I'm not sure how to deal with the XP. I'll check it out and tell you afterwards. Be sure to remind me. But yeah, your troops will suffer from morale. Just so you know.
Well, what could we do? It's one of them days. Everybody
Well,
hates Mondays.
You can pay attention to your bonuses and think about before you roll. You know, I mean, yeah, it's somewhat better than having Goggins try to roll diplomacy, but
I'll just
Yeah.
yell for Frodo and then just run in, and inspire everybody.
yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe having having someone more capable as an army leader do it from the front, if that's what she said, would help, but I'm not sure. Also,
Oh,
perhaps that's not.
Let's let. What if I lead one of the guy things, and maybe Gorat or Goggins leads another one?
I mean, that's certainly something, and especially if you want to reach into the fray, cut the head off the snake, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's something that you could do.
Okay, I'll lead one of them. I don't know which one. Well, what bonus would I get to a unit by
How about the horsemen, right? Because you're a rider
the
too.
Iron Dragoons?
Yep.
Okay, I'll lead them. What kind of bonus do we get for me leading them?
Well, I'm sure there is. I don't have it written down just now, but we'll mark you down for next time. For sure.
Okay. And Goggins leading someone?
Because there's bonuses for different character classes, right? So a paladin has some bonuses, a mage has different ones. Like I'm pretty sure the mage can cast Wall of Fire. Right? So there's all kinds of stuff.
Hmm. I think Nima should lead the high ground because she's also an archer.
Sure.
And because there's nowhere safer than the high ground.
Yeah.
Rory was, or Phelan was training the Ghost Hornets. I'm sure he's over there too, so that's certainly something. Yeah, I can modify the units for next time to include these commanders. Okay.
We're gonna need it, considering how bad we rolled.
Also, well, it's not a death sentence, right? Although, kind of hurts more than it would normally because undead, I'm sure you know, need a morale check before you even get to attack them. Because they're scary. Now, I'm just gonna come out and say it because none of you had the thought. Perhaps there's something else in the matter of help or reinforcements that you may have forgotten about. Be right back.
And you guys remember what that is? Oh, what about that rich city we just left?
What about
Oh,
it?
they're pretty far though.
Oh, they're far away? Okay. I was thinking we can get reinforcements from them, but...
You got Dragon Lady.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
But we don't know about her. Only Gorath knows. Gorath could do that secretly behind her back or whatever. Well, I guess she's around anyways, right?
He's with everybody from the Barbarian camp.
Yeah.
Maybe you Sunbros could plead to your god again. Last time we got Mithra, didn't we? So, maybe try again.
How long is the succubus gone for, Gorath? She a daily?
Yeah, she's a daily, so I don't have.
Oh yeah. We have to have a nap first.
That's it. Long rest.
We actually have like 700 and a bit XP to 10, so we actually have a while. I thought it was like 100 XP or something, but
Well, depending on how big these battles are, maybe we'll get there one or two.
we'll probably get it after the battle, not before.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You have to have a long rest to get your level up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for it to kick in. Yeah.
Do you guys all take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Kale?
What?
Did you short rest your guy?
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, you should do it. There's a button on it. Just in your healing surges area? Nice. It's kind of handy, eh?
Yeah.
Did it work?
I'm back.
It says you took a short rest, so yeah, I did.
Okay, so what's up?
I don't think I recovered any hit hit points are surges though.
Well, you don't recover anything
You
just
don't on a
by
short
taking a
rest.
short rest. You just recover your
Your
encounter.
encounter powers.
Yeah,
Encounter power.
Oh, right.
Second wind, I think.
Yeah.
On the upside, I still have most of my encounters in my action point.
Or most of your dailies?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I've only used one daily.
Nice.
Really?
Kale
Wow.
has been very
Condemnation.
Kale has been very carefully banking.
Yeah, good. Good, very good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what'd you guys think of?
Well, out of character, Gorath knows the dragon ladies around here. We don't know that
There we go.
though.
Alright.
Ooh, hey, she could take out the friggin' flying guys.
I mean, she can take out a lot more than that.
So, you know, secretly, I don't know that.
Yeah, and don't worry. Don't worry. We know. Maybe he can ride her instead?
He already did.
I mean, literally this time.
Yeah.
There's also how far away is that city we're at?
City? What?
The gambling.
For me?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
Jesus. Like 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. 2 days on carriage.
It's kinda too much,
Okay, just
right?
one.
Because, like, yeah, normally it's a good idea. Like, if you had bigger if you had bigger fortifications. Two, if it wasn't like so urgent.
What about those wizard guys?
What?
The guys that are on our border that are like the wizards? I can't remember what they were called.
They?
Yeah, are they the ones that were kind of corrupt?
Well, for
corrupt wizards?
one, you don't even know them. You haven't talked to them once. Their leadership and whatever. Two, they're kind of shady.
Okay.
Not gonna say they're behind the attack, but for all you know, they might be.
So we
I
got
don't know what to tell you.
so we
but
got the
it's
dwarves.
not gonna work.
So we got the dwarves, the barbarians, our own barbarian camp, and the dragon lady,
Mm-hmm.
the new army
At
guys.
this point, I might as well just post the reinforcements just so you know what's what, and we'll deploy them accordingly next time. Okay, so here's your old pals, the dwarves.
Okay.
Here's these guys.
Nice. Oh, a
And-
D8.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I'm trying to decide which of these pictures is cooler. I think this one might be. Oh, come on. Should have resized that shit. How about that?
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Fire blast.
Yup.
Recharge 5 to 6. What's that mean?
Yeah, so normally, like I as a DM when building monsters, I have the option to make a power, an encounter power that recharges. I throw a d6, and depending on the power, it can recharge on a 3, 5, or 6.
Oh, so this has to be a 5 or 6, and it recharges.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, the cost on that's pretty cheap, actually, to tell you the truth.
Well, it could have been tougher.
I just thought it was kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Well, He's going, that tongue looks pretty good, but those teeth, god damn!
Well, it's a dragon, bro. What did you expect? Look at those muscles, though. Thick,
Yeah.
ripped. Yeah, it's a pretty intimidating picture. You know, especially for an affable brass dragon. I had another one that's like a bit more friendly and a lot more smug,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I kind of prefer the first one because, yeah, fierce.
So you know, definitely.
I thought it was the tongue.
The moon turning.
Okay, well, that settles for your troops, all of them this time. Well, let's make a quick recap of the situation and then decide if there's anything more to do. So, the enemies have incoming reinforcements in the form of giant rock hurling cyclops, which are likely to make short work of the fortifications, who are currently manned by the town guard, basically, which in the equivalent of one army is like levies.
Let's blast them with ballista.
Well, first you would need to actually move your guys there, right?
Yeah.
Who are currently assembled. Okay, and let's think. So from your guys who are within the keep, so that's the Dragonborns, the the archers, the cavalry, and the ballistas and the dwarves. Okay, the barbarians will come in with the allied barbarians in tow, as a flanking maneuver, pincer move. Right. Hopefully, you'll keep your dragon in check for the start, or at least do something of a kiting thing, like not throw it in the thick of things.
I'd like
Because
Heard
a dragon really decides the flow of a battlefield. Right? It's a big presence.
can this is out of character. Can Gorath like easily communicate to her or in that
I
form?
mean,
If I can see it, yes.
Okay.
I mean, at a distance?
No, I mean
Yeah,
like
Whispering Wind.
battlefield distance. You know.
Sure, I don't see why not.
Okay.
She can even talk in dragon form. It's no problem.
All right. So let's take out those guys first, I guess.
She can't, presumably she can't whisper in dragon form, but that's not a big concern, let's say. Because, yeah, like, that dragon's the mother of all shock troops. You don't employ a dragon for, you know, delicate surgical strikes.
Yeah.
Use it to bring the hammer down.
I just want to like pick up the ogres and then just like fly really high, then drop them.
It's crazy
gonna
that we
take
have so
forever.
many shock troops.
What do you mean?
That's like all of our troops is like, oh, we got
What do you mean?
we got a dragon, we got cavalry, we got more cavalry, we got
I mean-
more cavalry.
Lizard cavalry.
Not yet, though.
Oh,
That's
there.
not a complaint. I'm just taking note.
I mean, we're using kind of different classifications here. I'm not exactly sure what shock troops actually are, to be honest.
Like vanguards.
Shock troops are like,
Okay.
aren't they like fairly lightly equipped? Like they kind of more around.
They'd be lightly medium armored and highly. They'd have like a heavy weapon, like a
Yeah,
I'm
big
not
straight
sure.
sword.
I'm not sure their equipment actually affects their speed. This is like the less complex form of the warfare. So there's like 3 tiers. We can actually switch at one point to actually simple warfare if you guys get tired of this crap. Then there's the level at which we've been playing so far, which I'd say is a good happy medium. And then there's the really complex, well, more complex one, which is courtesy of the latest book, Kingdoms and Warfare. Which, if we're gonna get into that fully, it's gonna be at least starting next chapter. Which, by the looks of things, it's gonna be one more story arc until then. So you're gonna be level 11 easily at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so those are your troops. Them's their positions. So you're gonna give Elizabeth instruction to come in dragon form at what point? Presumably
see.
not like any time she pleases.
Let's see, if they bunched up, she can come in from the back. I think that'd be best.
What do you mean?
Attack from the rear.
Yeah.
Like the Raptors.
No, but I mean, about the timing, especially, because, I mean, with flyers, it's not much of a concern with positioning, so much as, yeah.
Well, because the thing is, they can
Using
fly
a
all the way
dragon is
around.
like dropping a nuke, right? It's like,
Yeah.
you gotta figure the timing on that shit. Because you don't want to throw it in the battle, like, straight up. Or maybe just once at the beginning and then retreat for a while and let your normal troops deal with the burning remains. And if needed, you know, pull back your troops and then take another swing. That's what I mean. That's the kind of role something like this would have. Plus, yeah.
Well, since
You're
they
not
are
gonna-
bunched up
yeah.
to begin with, then I think let's attack with her from the start. I think it's a good suggestion to retreat
Right?
after
It
that.
makes sense.
And it would give a lot of
Yeah.
morale boost to the soldiers to see
Well,
the enemy.
I'm not
Griffin.
sure you've noticed, so make sure you click Tooth and Claw for a second and check out their new trait.
Uh,
Dragon
attacking
Dragon.
advantage on attack and morale test.
Yep,
That's good.
yep. Oh man, and you've recently upgraded them to super heavy. Man, they're fucking dangerous as shit. Look at that fucking power score. Jeez. Like, their attack isn't the best, but they now have advantage. So they roll twice and pick the highest. And with that power score, it's basically impossible to not inflict fucking casualties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking solid. Yeah, your cavalry power is quite strong. So even though they can't attack as normally as infantry can, they're pretty strong. You can do some cool flanking with them. And yeah. Like, even if your fortification falls, it's not that big of a deal. There's also the route to the city, and if all else fails, there's the castle, which is a castle. Let me remind you, the very purpose of it is to defend and be strong and shit.
All right, let's go fight him.
Any further preparations?
We have first aid stations and triage set up, right? Or do I need to get some people on that?
Let's get some people on that.
Sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's see. What skill would I use for that?
Heal check. First, the diplomacy to organize them.
Oh boy.
You can ask someone to organize them for you, and then you can instruct them in the actual business.
Okay,
I mean, it's my rolls that's bad, not my abilities, unfortunately.
we'll get the Gorath to roll it for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, Gorath should know some people who are used to
or
treating
the paladin,
STDs and
Gorath's got
Yeah,
16.
And again, you're forgetting, man.
Okay, I'll do
Again,
it.
you're
I got it.
forgetting about your tailor bonus.
Give me a 20.
Again, it's
I got a
like,
20
Alright.
on that.
why?
Frith, help me out.
I gave you I gave you a 20. Don't gotta roll 20. 10 plus 10.
Okay.
So how's that work? Is that good?
Really? So what's your bonus?
10.
Your bonus?
Yeah, I took the training
I
off
thought-
that and put on healing.
Why?
Oh, that's what I did last time. Might change it back, but that's what it is.
Guy, you need someone with at least one person with super high diplomacy. It's like
Gorath has
Why
16.
would-
I had
Oh,
15.
you're not a
15.
healer. Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
Like
It's
Yeah,
done.
I think
Yeah,
with Ardent Strike and stuff,
can
make
20
that-
not good?
Check.
it's debatable about the Ardent Strike and whatever, but dropping diplomacy is bad.
If Frith and our tailor, which makes sense, we need linen. Frith and our tailor can gather the people. I can make a healing.
No, it's
check.
like no. The bonus is like this. Mechanically speaking, it basically means that you have like fancy clothes that impose a certain air of grandeur.
No,
and
I get
importance.
that. I get that. I'm saying that it just.
Sorry.
I would want to go to the tailor for the materials to make bandages. and
Oh.
stuff.
Oh, I'm sure they have linens and stuff for bandages and
Yeah.
uh
Anyway,
and stuff. Yeah, sure.
I'll make that. I'll have Frith do that and Kale.
Actually, I think you may have to get into her shop by yourself because she's over at the barbarian camp.
Okay.
Presumably, she's not gonna move from there until it's safe.
I guess she found something she liked in the barbarian camp. Anyway, I'll go ahead and make that healing check.
Yeah, good.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What? Let me see.
These rolls.
I haven't rolled above a 6 all night.
Could be worse. How about someone
I
assist
think I'm
that?
averaging a 2 or a 3 on the rest.
Someone can assist that. Someone can assist.
Oh, I can assist. I got 12. So just
Yeah, go
R20?
ahead.
120?
Yeah, just yeah.
Can you use human privilege outside of combat?
I think it's not for skill checks though. And yeah, sure.
16. Ooh,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
Okay, you managed to
yeah.
set up
One left.
a
100 Kale.
what would you call it? A mobile hospital,
A MASH.
infirmary. MASH, really?
MASH is mobile army
Surgical hospital.
surgical hospital, yeah.
Yeah, so a MASH.
Don't forget the
Yeah.
barbarian surgeon.
I'm thinking in this case it'd be more like a triage.
A hatchet surgeon
Well, I'm thinking more triage
specializes
centered.
in amputations.
triage
Sorry.
centers around the castle where they could send people to the main healing area. That way, those
No,
who are
it's good
yeah,
because
triage people who aren't dying don't clutter up the main.
yeah, if you remember, when a unit's casualties fall all the way down, they don't die straight up, right? They retreat. They get rallied.
Yeah, this is not mechanical purpose. This is just
Sure. But speaking mechanically, this makes a lot of sense. Because then, if you have these things set up, you'll be able to help them get on their feet like real fast if push comes to shove. Right? Because if like the battle at the garrison is lost completely, there's round 2 with the remaining troops and so on. A unit only dies when it has nowhere to retreat to, and that's significantly harder to achieve than you might think, but just saying. Okay, that's a pretty cool idea. Anything else?
We need. Goggins wants a feast before
Oh,
we go.
all right.
No fun on an empty stomach. You know?
Sausage table.
Okay. No, that's a good idea, and presumably you're gonna have this beforehand or in good time.
Yeah.
How much THP did I give you for Sorsha's cooking? Do you remember?
7.
What? Straight up 7
I think it was 7.
was some dice to roll. Surely.
Well, I think you. I don't know. I remember we got 7.
I think it was. Yeah. I think it was about that.
Roll 2d6.
Each of us.
Just one.
Okay, go ahead, Goggins.
Okay.
I trust in Goggins. Ooh, 7.
There it is.
There we go.
Okay, I applied THP.
Super.
I might be psychic. I don't know. Or whatever. Prescient. I'm prescient.
Oh, look at fucking Muad'Dib over here, eh? Nice. At this point, I can assume Goggins eats like an entire a half of an entire boar. Like no problem.
No problem. He's excited. He's ready.
And of course, produces a hearty burp, just so you know he's alive and pleased. Okay, anything else you might be able to think about?
Ooh, is there any powers we have in our buildings that would help? Korath?
Let's see quickly.
So I have the.
I can post them again for you.
Are you putting me into camping resources?
Sure, but just a second. Let me figure out where I put them.
I might be able to find them in there. Oh, I found them
Okay,
already.
Yeah. Okay. But just so you don't have to scroll
Yeah.
a lot. Okay. So you've already used Wait Upon the Wings,
Yeah.
but the rest are wide open, and I really suggest you use them. And also, don't forget your class features. Okay, found them. So Manifest Divinity, Righteous Might, Spellmaster, that kind of thing.
Do you see them,
Okay.
Korath?
Yeah?
Make sure you write them on your character sheet, or if you want to rely on your what you call it, on the ones in the foundry. Let's see where you could potentially write those. Okay, so I got Frith's sheet up. Details. Okay, in details, I guess you have way at the bottom other and notes. You could even put them in biography, because who cares? Or even feats. I guess feats under class features. Right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, if I put down righteous smite, source, stronghold, right? Wait, hit points gained what? Description. Yeah. There you go. Did you see it?
See?
Think that might be once per encounter for you there, Frith.
Oh, which one? One sec here. I was just writing it down right now. So I keep
Oh,
everything.
that's okay. Make sure you write down once per encounter.
Okay.
That balances it out, right?
Yeah. Would
Because I was worried about balance with these things. I mean, they're already imbalanced because they're extra things I pulled out of my ass instead of it coming straight from the character builder. But then again, that permits me to make stronger monsters.
so where do you put it on my sheet, right? Where do you put it again?
Yeah, it's in feats under
okay.
class features.
Okay. Righteous smite.
Feats.
Oh. New feat. All right.
Let me edit that. Okay. Now it's good. All right. Any other ideas? There may be more. Like maybe you can make use of one or more of your retainers.
Got any ideas?
We can have Fiery scout with his crow, maybe. See if there's any other forces coming up for the enemy.
Yeah, you can also have your two shapeshifters do that as well. But that should be the last of them. I mean, yeah. Those Cyclopses are the ace in the hole. Presumably that's what the surprise was actually trying to achieve, to distract you.
Do we know if they're coming to the main keep or to the battlements that they're trying to
Well, the
besiege?
garrison. Yeah, they're trying
Yeah.
to blow open the garrison for the brunt of the force to get in, right?
Okay.
Because them alone aren't gonna be enough to bring down, the castle.
Yeah. Then I think we need to go and blow the other forces away before the Cyclopses arrive.
I mean, by the time you rally your troops, they'll be joined. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
What about if all our our NPCs like Connor and Zaki and all those other guys like form their own unit?
Not sure it would work out. There's kind of few of them. At best, you could incorporate them into various units. Not sure how much of a bonus they would give though, because they're somewhat low level, and not all of them are used to leadership.
Oh, we can
In
just
that sense.
assume that they join whatever.
I guess,
The
and
ranks of
if
whatever.
it comes to single combat, they could potentially jump in if their unit is close by. I guess.
Yeah, whichever battle ready. I can't remember. We've got a few, but I can't
Okay.
remember.
So let's think about this. So at your barbarian camp, you got Elizabeth, which is her own absolute unit. You have Vice, you have Skatherk, you have Zaki, and Ursu. Ursu is presumably more of a scout right now. He just told you about those reinforcements, both yours and theirs.
Yeah.
But you could potentially incorporate them into one of the barbarian units. Hopefully yours, because, yeah. Presumably he met them and befriended them somewhat and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so let's say, so Killer Badger. Right, this unit has been led before by Rory. Right? But they can also have like sergeants, maybe. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe half of our NPCs are like battle ready, right? The rest are.
Yeah, most of them are, I would
Yeah.
say.
Get them some XP.
Yeah, well, they gain XP on their own, basically. To balance them out with you. So they're never as badass as you guys.
No, no.
They're never like pushovers.
Yeah. And just by the way, in the future, you will be able to have a battle magic of your own. You know, like casting a big old fuck off meteor to rain down fire on you. You know, stuff like that. But you need some stuff for that. Maybe potential for some solo adventures. Who knows? You know,
Yeah.
like secure the tome of whatever. The ancient scroll of big fuck off meteor. That kind of thing.
The Book of Sunshine and Rainbows.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's a joke. Sorry, I'm extra tired tonight.
Well, that should do it for today. We stretched it as long as we could. To be honest.
My sleep schedule kind of got fucked up by being
Yeah,
sick
mine too.
through. When you're up with the spins from like fucking 2 to 6 in the morning.
Man, your affliction lasted longer than my coof, which is weird.
Well, unlike COVID, mine was something serious.
Yeah, I actually don't have that.
Hey, E. coli fucks
Oof,
up a lot
really,
of people
dude?
every year.
Ooh.
Did you get it? Did you get it diagnosed or some shit?
Yeah, I went into the doctor. That's the only reason they let me out
Jeez.
of. That's the only reason they let me out of drill was because I confirmed
That's
food
rough.
poisoning.
Jeez. F in the chat, boys.
The sad thing is that it happened from I go to Chick-fil-A all the time, and
I guess it happens.
I usually go to Chick-fil-A before I donate twice a week, so I probably get Chick-fil-A like twice a week, and this is the first time it's ever happened. So I can't even be mad at them because it's
I
like,
have a friend that ate some bad KFC and got fucking ulcers.
oh, Chick-fil-A is
Yeah.
way better than KFC.
Well, we don't have Chick-fil-A here, so we have to cope.
In the fall,
and potentially seethe.
They have some of their hand spun shakes, and in the fall they have eggnog shakes.
No idea. I've never had eggnog, but that's to be expected as a Euro Efsler.
I mean, it kind of depends what you get. We have a dairy company here that makes their own, so that's super good. It can be alcoholic or not.
Well, let's cut the stream and maybe continue the chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. No problem. Okay, thanks guys. It's been short and sweet, but next time it's gonna get rough. No lube, no nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Want to hit the button?
Oh, damn. That's how you can tell I'm bone tired. Okay. Here we go. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Doo-doo-doo.
Wait.
It didn't happen.
Wait, really? Shit.
A fade.
What the fuck? Well, let